We all knew Jack getting closer to Nikki was nothing but a bad sign. But who knew helping her would make him a backstabber? The recent Y and her spoilers just hinted at the drama going down between Victor, Jack, and Nikki. And could it lead to Nikki getting seriously hurt? Let's find out right away.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
This week on The Young and the Restless, Nikki's feeling totally betrayed, and things might just get messier. As if Nikki's life wasn't already complicated, she's struggling to stay sober, especially with the Jordan threat looming. And then, Victor finds her passed out in a dive bar. Yikes! But hold up, Jack's there too? And Nikki's all mad at him for telling Victor that he is her sponsor. Can she forgive Jack for spilling the beans to Victor? Now, when we first caught a sight of Nikki with a vodka IV, we knew her journey to recovery on Young and Restless wasn't going to be a walk in the park. But what we didn't see coming was her sponsor taking a nosedive off the wagon, leaving her ex-hubby, Jack, to swoop in and play hero. Sure, it seemed like a good move at first, but now we're worried Jack sticking his nose in might just mess things up even more. And here are some ways he can really make this situation worse than it is. Number 1. He can't keep it to himself. Alright, let's talk about Jack's tendency to spill the beans. The guy can't seem to keep a secret to save his life. First, he blabs to Diane about Nikki's drinking habits, and mark my words, that's gonna come back to bite him. And just when you thought he'd learned his lesson, he goes and pokes the bear with Victor too. Seriously, Jack's like a walking drama bomb waiting to explode. Number 2. Jack's complicated relationships. Now, let's dive into the epic saga of Jack versus Victor. These two have a rivalry that makes Game of Thrones look like child's play. We're talking chairs flying out of windows, near-death experiences. You name it, they've been through it. And to top it all off, Jack's got history with Nikki as her ex-husband. Talk about a tangled web. Keeping Jack on as her sponsor without Victor catching wind of it? It's a recipe for disaster, folks. Number 3. A liar. Jack's not exactly winning any honesty awards here. Nikki asked him to keep their little sponsor arrangement on the down low from Victor, and what does he do? He goes along with it, no questions asked. Not exactly the shining example of integrity we're looking for in a sponsor. And when Victor caught them red-handed, Jack didn't miss a beat, doubling down on the deception. Smooth move, Jack. Number 4. Jack's questionable guidance. Let's talk about Jack's advice-giving skills, or lack thereof. Telling Nikki she can handle running Newman Media solo while she's battling her demons? That's like telling someone to juggle flaming swords while riding a unicycle. It's a disaster waiting to happen. And don't even get me started on his failure to recommend some serious rehab time for Nikki. As a co-founder of a foundation for addicts, you'd think he'd know better. Step up your game, Jack! Number 5. A hypocrite. Jack's supposed to be Nikki's rock, her beacon of sobriety in a sea of chaos. But what does he do? He's knocking back tequila shots with Victor like it's spring break. Talk about setting a stellar example. In a nutshell, Jack's heart might be in the right place, but his involvement could spell trouble for Nikki, and that's the last thing she needs right now. What do you guys think? Will Jack save or sink Nikki even more? Let us know in the comments below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.